Before the fame, before the money, before the madness, there was a kid in Dublin with fire in his eyes and fists full of dreams. This is the real story of Conor McGregor, the fighter who defied every odd and conquered the world with his fists, his mouth, and his unmatched self-belief. Let's go back to where it all began. Conor Anthony McGregor was born on July 14th, 1988, in Crumlin, Dublin, Ireland, a working-class neighborhood filled with tough streets and tougher people. He grew up with his two sisters in a small house where money was tight but dreams were big. As a kid, Conor loved playing football. He is also a Manchester United supporter. He even played for a local club called Lord Celtic. But even then, he showed signs of being different, aggressive, fast, and fearless. At the age of 12, Conor discovered boxing at Crumlin Boxing Club. That's where he learned how to strike, how to defend, and most importantly, how to believe in himself. After high school, Conor took a plumbing apprenticeship. 12-hour days, dirty jobs, and little pay. Conor later said, "I'd be sitting on the toilet fixing it, thinking, I'm meant to be in a gym, not here." And then came the moment that changed his life. In 2006, he met Tom Egan, another future MMA fighter, and the two began training together in MMA. Soon after, Conor met coach John Kavanagh, Ireland's first black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and started training seriously at Straight Blast Gym, SBG Ireland. His parents were worried. MMA wasn't a real career back then, but Conor quit plumbing and went all in. Luckily, his girlfriend Dee Devlin stood by him. She supported him financially while he trained, believing in his dream before the world even knew his name. Conor began his professional MMA career in 2008. His first fight? He knocked out his opponent in the first round. But life outside the cage wasn't glamorous. He lived off welfare, collecting €188 a week in government checks just to survive. But fight after fight, Conor was building something. He became known for his knockout power and cocky confidence. In 2012, he made history by becoming a two-division champion in Cage Warriors, holding belts at both featherweight and lightweight. That caught the attention of Dana White, the president of the UFC. In 2013, Conor McGregor signed with the UFC. His debut fight? He destroyed Marcus Brimage in just 67 seconds. Conor said afterward, "We're not here to take part, we're here to take over." He became a star overnight, not just for his skills, but for his trash talk, his fashion, and his confidence. He predicted the round he would knock out opponents, and did it. People laughed, then people watched, then people believed. In 2015, Conor was scheduled to fight Jose Aldo, the undefeated featherweight king. Aldo hadn't lost in 10 years. But in just 13 seconds, McGregor knocked him out cold, the fastest KO in UFC title fight history. Then McGregor moved up to lightweight and faced Eddie Alvarez in 2016. He won by knockout and became the first fighter in UFC history to hold two belts at the same time. Conor McGregor had become a global icon. In 2017, Conor shocked the world again. He stepped away from MMA and fought undefeated boxing legend Floyd Mayweather in a mega fight. It was the most watched fight of the decade. He lost in the 10th round, but walked away with over $100 million. He was now a sports superstar, a fashion icon, and a businessman, launching his whiskey brand, Proper No 12. But with fame came controversy. Arrests, lawsuits, press conference chaos, a bus attack on UFC fighters, and more. He returned to the UFC in 2018 to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov, but lost in a brutal match. His reputation took hits, but he always stayed in the headlines. In 2020, he returned and knocked out Donald Cerrone in 40 seconds. But in 2021, he suffered back-to-back losses to Dustin Poirier, including a horrific leg break. People started saying, "Is McGregor finished?" Even injured, even inactive, Conor McGregor remained the most talked about name in MMA. He opened his own pub, trained for a comeback, and announced a return for UFC 303. Time will tell. Conor once said, "Doubt me now." Conor McGregor is more than just a fighter. He's a symbol of ambition, confidence, and the power of self-belief. From plumber to billionaire, from nobody to champ, from welfare to world fame. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore the Notorious. If this story inspired you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Do you think Conor McGregor will ever be champion again? Thanks for watching. Stay notorious.